We have Marko Grčić for the final talk today. A short introduction about Marko before he starts speaking. Marko Grčić was born in 1975, Switzerland, and he's living in Croatia. In 2005, he graduated in University of Applied Sciences as Bachelor of Entrepreneurship Economics. He enjoys in hobbies like windsurfing, where he was competing in the World Cup Windsurfing Championship in 1993 and 94 as a Croatian youth champion and vice champion in senior division. So since 2004, he has been trading commodities in the US markets. In Robbins World Cup Trading Championship, he has won vice championship in 2016 and fifth in 2015. So due to his curiosity, he started independent research in science, spirituality, and Vedic knowledge, from modern science to the Bhagavad Gita, Sankhya, Rig, Yajurveda, Vedanta Puranas, Upanishads, to the Nikola Tesla, Swami Vivekananda, etc. He has been translating many Vedic texts and spent many years in translating ancient science of Sankhya Karika by Sri Srinivasan commentaries that explained all missing pieces in science by simple math and logic, as well as unite science and spirituality. He has been practicing yoga and meditation since 2002, and he's also teaching yoga and Shakti meditation. So the title of his talk today is Science of Vibrations is the Key, Sankhya Karika. Yes? So,
I would like first to thank you so much. You came here to hear and to support all this knowledge and peace in this planet. And I would also like to say big thank you for the organizer who organized this beautiful conference, and we really enjoyed all that. And also I would pay the deepest gratitude to all our teachers that we have chance to learn from. So from the Vedic masters to the gurus and all teachers that we can share this knowledge and as legacy of our civilization. So I would like to start my presentation with one quote of, for me, the biggest guru, that is Krishna, that he said in Bhagavad Gita, Maya vidyate, or apparent is true. So that means it's partial true, and never take things seriously too much and be aware of your limitation. That would be the conclusion of this statement. But why is that? When we consider material world, only 0.0001 portion of atom is something material, substantial or vibrational. So if we squeeze, for example, if we squeeze solar system into the Earth, then the sun would be the size of ball. So from that very small portion of matter, with our senses we can perceive only fraction of the bands of frequencies. We can hear only everything is vibrating and producing sounds. But what we can hear is very narrow band of frequency. What we see only the reflection of light that come to the some substance. So first, when we learn, I think it's very important to be aware of our limitations. In this lecture, I would try to say what science, religion, and ultimate truth really are, and what is the link between science and spirituality, and what is the blueprint of the universe according to the Sankhya and the Rig Veda and other texts. So, science and religion. Science deals with the material world, while religion deals with the spiritual world or the soul. And are they in conflict? I think no, because everything is structured perfectly, and we see that everything is stable, that all correspond to each other according to some order, and all laws are just stable, like gravity we can believe or not to believe, but gravity is attracting all of us. And all conflicts could be placed as subjective interpretations, because we have some limitation and we are subjective. So in reality, all religions are true because they speak with and deal with the same kind of reality. But we have one sun. Some people call it sun, some Sunce, some Surya, some people call it Sone, but it's the same sun that we look and deal with. So it's definitely proof that senses cheat us day and night, and that we must deal with very, very narrow insight into the reality, with a very narrow mind and memory and intellect that is above all that. So, in fact, science is the search in darkness. That's definitely, because even if we prove something, we prove with the devices that are made of atoms. So behind or below atoms we cannot go, we cannot prove. You can say, I love someone. Who can prove that? Is it possible? No. So we have certain limitations. Bhagavad Gita and Sankhya are the core of the Vedas, and Bhagavad Gita is the core of Vedic wisdom because it deals with both science and spirituality. And Bhagavad Gita is set of permanent spiritual and natural laws. That means that all laws are stable. It's not like one law will deal with one portion of time, another will deal. They have continuity. And sorry. So, and the laws are omnipresent. So they are in every point in space. So they are not dealing in one place and not dealing in the other place. So they are omnipresent in all universe, and they are permanent. They are valid for the all time. So in Bhagavad Gita is actually the starting point of the learning because it's core. Sankhya is one, I don't know, it's switched. Sankhya is the mentioned in the second chapter of the Gita, is the main subject. So the word of Sankhya in Sanskrit means number. So in reality, everything could be counted because everything is composed of vibrations or interactions, like in between us or some event. And do you find numbers boring? Yes, sometimes numbers could be boring, but if we want to scientifically prove and to explain some reality, then the numbers are necessary. And in fact, Sankhya is the set of 68 axiomatic and holographic natural laws that are holographic. That means that micro and macro world are made of the same scheme, and that means that all laws are on every level the same. Everything is made of the same set of rules that could be applied in any level. So Sankhya is analytic fundamental study of the universe, and it is the oldest because it's mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, in Rig Veda, in all these texts from the Vedic perspective. Sankhya is always mentioned. That means that it must be older and it must be the base in some way of the Vedas and Ayurveda and all this knowledge. So Sankhya say there are two eternal realities, Purusha, that is universal soul and all sentient life or consciousness, and it is source of all, it's potential that create everything. So some quality is going automatically, I don't know why. Some quality of the Purusha is love, bliss, and happiness, joy, and Prakriti is the embodiment of spirituality. So time, space, and causation. So when that manifested state become visible, or we have a space, then there is Prakriti. Or embodiment of the Purusha as a base. So Prakriti is a constant mode of changing, and it runs automatically by the same set of laws that are predetermined and clear, that I mentioned before. It's omnipresent and eternal. So, what is the common in all natural law? That's the question now, and that is the blueprint of the universe. So, everything is structured on the same level. So, for example, three-guna principle you can apply in physical law, in emotional law, in Ayurveda as three metabolic principles. You can apply in mental world. So same is with the all other laws. So they are holographic or self-similar or scale invariant. So when you know the scheme, then you can apply that in every level. So what's the problem with our understanding? Because when we read some law and some rule, we can apply only in the place that we know where we can apply. So it's same is with the fivefold manifestation. We have 5 tanmatras, 5 mahabhutas, 5 koshas. All that is connected, like number 7. So Sankhya is dealing in some way with numbers that are holographic and self-similar. So we have the same set of laws from galaxy, stars, planet, humans, cells, atoms, molecules, electrons, and etc. So we see the same fractal torus shape in all structures. For example, in some solid object that's synchronized on the 3 axes, we don't see atoms or molecules, but the real structure of every object is like we can see in these pictures. Same is with humans and trees or apples or any system. So what is the link between science and spirituality? That's the question of this conference. And so what is certain according to the Western and Eastern physics and science, that everything is a state of vibration. So only vibration can be detected. And what really is vibration is interaction, stress, collision and separation, information, event, and intelligence also. And there is in Sankhya Sutra 52, there is 2 modes of vibrations. And I think that it is the key how to connect science and spirituality from this angle of view. It could be connected on a million ways. So we have 10 people that clap sequentially. 10 claps could be counted, and we hear 10 claps. But if these 10 claps synchronize, we can detect and hear only one clap, and there is 9 hidden claps that become undetectable. And these claps increase mass, density, and intensity. And from there, you will see that unites science and spirituality through this very simple mathematics of dual mode of polarization, guna polarization. So we have simultaneous oscillations or vibrations or interactions and sequential. So Purusha is simultaneous. That's coherence, and mathematics of Purusha is very simple. 1 + 1 is always 1. So it's all about love there, of course. And Prakriti is sequential. So we have potential that is always simultaneous. For example, our potential, our karma is our potential. We have every sequential action is building potential, and potential bring the kinetic action. So cause and in effect. We know that from Sankhya point of perspective, we have everything is cause and effect, and it's transforming into the one into the other. So no time, we don't have time, we have time and space. So mass and energy, unmanifested, manifested, undetectable, because that could be trillions of claps merged together, and detectable, what we really see. What is very interesting for me, that everything is made of black holes. It's not black holes in the center of the galaxy. Every molecule, every cell, every atom, every human beings have black hole and nuclear boundary that is communicating into simultaneous mode. And then this transformation goes to sequential. So every equation from Sankhya is connected to this transformation of a cause to the effect. So we have fractal torus as an effect. So karma, self-action. So karma is always with us, but it is simultaneous mode of vibration that include all our past memories. So we have thinking process, we have thoughts, and when we stop thoughts, we go to the simultaneous mode of existence. Same principle. So that's the principle how the holographic, one holographic law works on all levels. And there is no level in nature that this law doesn't work. So, in Sankhya, by Sri Srinivasan, there are Sanskrit letters, and there is a rule how to decode these letters. These letters have numerical values. Same is with Rigveda, and these numerical values gives much broader perspective what these texts really mean. So Purusha is described as a balance of three guna. So nirguna state, three gunas in balance, and we have this value in kilograms. So all Purusha, all universal Purusha is only 0.91 kilograms. So I will come back to Goran Marjanović's theory that is really diamond for this civilization, because of his theory shows that mass and density of energy have opposite relationships, and he brought that in the linear scale. That tells us a lot, that space and universe is perfectly organized. And that was confirmed with Sankhya, so it's really something big to this humanity, that the theory of quantized level densities. So when this coherence breaks, then we got the Mula Prakriti value, we have Mahad intelligence value. All these values are known to the Western science. Mahad Prakriti or nucleus value. We have proton, same base. We have neutron, well-known value. We have electron, same base, always the same base. This is the proof that Purusha is the source of everything. And photon, the same thing. So, one of these examples is meditation. So, meditation is science of happiness, in short. I mean, the whole life is, everybody wants to come back to balance and to experience a real happiness. So what is really meditation? It's the union of individual and the cosmic soul. So how do we meditate? We renounce, initiate to think and consciously go to the state of union or coherence or synchronity with the source or with God. And divinity and nature in this sense go into each other. So Sankhya is not, or any other Vedic scripture is not scientific or spiritual. I mean, in my opinion, that is one. It's just emanation from the source and coming back to the source. So direct experience is siddhi. So in siddhi, in Sanskrit means knowledge, accomplishment, or perfection. And what we really can is when we merge with something that we want to see, we can see that when we go to that state of samadhi and merge that with our attention, we can see what is happening there, and what is Sankhya proved, that we can see 333 sets of information simultaneously and intellectually verify it. So, and from this different perspective and in the simultaneous mode. So all intellectual understanding about these things are very subjective and misleading in comparison of the real experience of meditation. So what meditation really do? We increase our potential, because when we synchronize with our source, our karma or our stresses from the nervous system are cleaning, our software, garbage software become cleaned, and then we can access to that state of Purusha, or to quality as love, beauty, creativity, joyfulness, enthusiasm, and all these qualities are radiating in our everyday life. So meditation is infinite love, access to infinite love, bliss, joy, and all these positive divine qualities. So there are many ways to, for many different temperaments, and all these ways are beautiful. And I would like to conclude with what is really important and connects everything, because all laws and all things in universe could be zoomed into one one law. That's we all tend to go back to balance. So whatever we do, we go back to balance. And everything what is rotating and going is trying to regain that balance. So what is really gravity? Gravity is just very low frequency and very, very, very high mass or dense vibrations. And all this around that sphere attracts because due to synchrony, two objects want to synchronize, and that causes attraction toward the center, and that is gravity. So, but what we also want to love people and go to spend some time with them. But what is real attraction? All attraction from material world to the spiritual world is all about love, because that gravity on all these material laws are just a reflection or fog of the universal love that is God. Love is beyond time and space. For example, we love gold. We want gold. We love football club. We go to fight. We love country. We love birds. We love our house. It's all one love that is going into many directions. So love is the source and the cause of every movement. So love is absolute. It could, if you love someone, it could be in the most distant galaxy. The love will be the same. It will be no change at all. So whatever we do, propeller is love. There's no doubt about that. And when we come back to the introduction, where we saw that it's not that real as we think. It's like a vibrational fog that is real in some extent, but it's actually divine play or lila. Divine is playing in infinite time with itself, and reality is lila. So we should not take seriously anything. We should play in with full heart, and playful creativity is true freedom, because without freedom and free will, absolute cannot reach its full potential. So we all have free will to be able to allow Creator to reach its full potential of that divine play. So God's plan is unity in variety. So that one unity goes into infinite varieties, and all these varieties come back to that unity. And that is that divine play lila. So everything is expression of that one love, and it's all about love, and all these laws could be understood by love, because all these laws, from gravity to three gunas to everything, could be translated into the simple terms and into simple concepts. And these mathematics of Sankhya is very simple. There's no complication. Everything is proved, and everything is holographic, and that is the blueprint of the universe. And real unity, spirituality and science are one unity, and one thing that goes from one into each other and coming back to that one. That is same for all cosmos and all for all time, and for every point of space. And from that point of view, I would like to finish my presentation and say another time big thank to you, because you are really special souls that support these very important things that are seeds for our civilizations, and from there one day it will grow the new trees that will green our planet and this part of the universe. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And yeah, so thank you for your lovely presentation. Do we have questions?
I have.
Yes.
I like your explanation of the gravity, and as the greatest knowledge of Sankhya, how do you explain the mass, but free-minding?
Mass is also the simultaneous interactions stuck into one place. And for example, when we see one sphere, for example, solar system or atom, 99.9% of the mass is in the center of the sphere. So in the nuclear center, nuclear boundary is different, with less density. So logically, and according to Srinivasan, as I understand, that mass is the sum of that hidden simultaneous interactions stuck in the center at a very low frequency.
Thank you.
That is also potential, because we all speak about energy, but nobody speak about potential. Potential is important, and that is potential. These simultaneous, scalar waves, that is a real potential.
Thank you so much for your presentation, and we hope to hear from you in future.